OHSAA has decided to move to all classroom instruction now for new officials to the convenient virtual platform RefPrep, and it's also asking member schools to offer the online officiating curriculum during the school day so students can begin the process of learning to become an official. A number of schools across Ohio have already begun offering the RefPrep class. This is such a big thing, I think, Doug, because, and you, again, I'm sure you're well aware of this, the issues that have propped up over the last few years with officials, getting people who want to continue to do this. And let's face it as well, too, there's a great number of officials who are getting to the point where they simply physically can't do it anymore. So you need to get those interested in being an official, and you need to get that process started. And this is a good way to do it, I think.
Yeah, I'm really happy with Bo Rugg and our officiating department here. And it's not an Ohio problem; it's a country problem. Every state's having an issue with that, and it's that aging population that is leaving, either physically or also COVID hit. And I've had some people tell me, I've been just doing it for years, and I stopped doing it during COVID, so I just stopped. One of those things. But really, our association with RefPrep, which is a company out of Indianapolis, and I would tell you, Ohio is kind of on the forefront of leading this charge in the country with the way we're registering officials. And so, we just started talking in here. And again, Marty, my background in schools, so I could take world history online or calculus online and all these different classes in high school, but I can't take preparation to be a referee online. And this company just matched right up with us and what we're doing. We're in, I think it's 40 some schools in Ohio right now. That number's growing. An example, I was at a volleyball game the other night in Shelby, and I had some conversations last year with their principal, and he joined an online program that we had featuring RefPrep, and he has 48 kids signed up for that RefPrep class in his high school. And Shelby would be in basketball in volleyball like a Division II school. So whatever that puts them, 1,800 kids in her district, and so you have to be 14 years of age to be an official. You can be a Class 3 official at 14. When you turn 18, you automatically become a Class 2. But Class 3 gives you an opportunity to do games up through ninth grade. So you can do middle school games. But more importantly, I think is the employability piece of this for high school kids. So you can get if your school can give you a credit for physical education out of this, and we're working hard with the Ohio Department of Education to do a workforce development credit that would come along with this piece also, because it's instant employability. And we all know youth sports needs that. So I'm hearing stories of kids that are 15, 16 years old, sophomore in high school, make $750 for a weekend doing youth baseball games or softball games in the summertime, 9-year-old games, those type of things. And so when you look at the employability piece of that, plus the fact that if I can use you in 7th and 8th grade, and it allows me to have that game, why wouldn't I do that from that standpoint? And so schools are getting creative with how they're helping kids with the $60 fee. They're either paying that, or an example might be, I'm going to pay your fee to take this course, and you're going to work 2 games for me, and I'm going to get you your basketball officiating shirt, those things. You work 2 games for me, and your debt's free. From that standpoint. So people are getting creative with what they're doing, but it is growing in Ohio as an option. And the one other option, not to make a long answer, and that's already past due of this, sorry, Marty, but the other option is, I talked to somebody one night, said, I'd like to maybe officiate volleyball, but they offered a class on Tuesday nights, and I have my husband works Tuesday nights, so I have to have daycare to go to those classes, so I can't do it. And with RefPrep, it gives you that option to take that online course and work with your local association to do that. And then I would just end, Marty, just by saying our current officials couldn't be better through this process with working with young kids or even adults who are going through the process to help them get opportunities to do scrimmages or games and work with them and teach them. So it's we're moving forward with this.
And you hit the key phrase in this when you started to talk about it, online. And the fact that, as you said, you can take history online, you can take this. Schools are doing virtual learning now. Why can't you do something like this to get the interest generated in officiating and get those numbers back up and get people out officiating games? You even said it in your statement about it, Doug. If there are no officials, there are no games. And that's just
Right.
how important that this really is, isn't it?
Right. It is. And you're exactly right. There are no officials, there are no games. And so we have to do this piece. And we also have to educate our coaches and our community members on sportsmanship towards our officials and respect towards them. And I would say for the most part, our officials are treated with respect, but there are those certain cases that people get out of line, and it's okay to maybe question a call, but how do you do it and how long do you carry it on? And just these folks are out here just trying to stay engaged in sporting activities and provide a service to a community and the kids so that they have an opportunity to do something. And I think we need to recognize that.